Hello, everyone, and welcome to my podcast. Today, I wanted to share a little meditation centered around the Buddhist Heart Sutra, which is a very popular sutra read in many forms of Buddhism. And I love the translation by Roshi Joanne Halifax that substitutes the word emptiness for boundlessness. Because I think boundlessness is sometimes a little easier for us to understand and a little less confusing. So in Buddhism, when they always say that the world is empty, that all things are inherently empty, that the self is empty, sometimes that's confusing. Seems like it could be a nihilistic philosophy, right? But when you think of it as boundlessness, what they're really equating is that each and everything in existence is actually God, is actually boundless. So that our minds and everything in the world is part of this one boundless energy, this one boundless flow of life. So, what we're going to do here is get into a little meditative space before reading the sutra and then do a little mantra and meditation afterward. So, I'm going to ask you first to gently close your eyes and get seated into a comfortable position or lay in a comfortable position. And just begin to take a few deep breaths in through the nose. And then to balance our nadis, our Ida and Pingala, our sun and our moon, we're going to block the right nostril and just begin inhaling through the left nostril. So covering the right nostril with your thumb or index finger and just breathing in through the left nostril and then exhaling out through the left nostril. Focusing on the breath here, noticing the mind start to quiet, keeping that right nostril covered, inhaling through the left, exhaling through the left. And we'll be here for about 30 more seconds before we switch sides. And then gently bringing that hand down, we're going to switch and cover our left nostril. So now this is the sun side, pulling in the energy of the sun. So covering the left nostril, we'll begin inhaling through the right, exhaling through the right. Thirty more seconds here, continuing to follow the breath. Any thoughts that come up, We don't judge them at all. We hold them in compassion and then coming back to the breath. And you can begin to let that left hand down, keeping the eyes closed for a few moments. Just sit in your awareness, contemplating, who am I? What is this reality that I live in? This grasping nature of mind, these constructs of thoughts, this world of endless suffering, of life, of birth, of death, of sickness, of old age. Who am I in this picture? What is it that sits in this body? What is it that thinks these thoughts? Who is this I, this so-called I construct? What is the difference between what matters or what doesn't matter? What is right or wrong? Good or evil? Can you live authentically? Can you step beyond the bounds of your separateness and really give yourself fully to life, free of expectation, free of what others put onto you? Now, staying in this meditation, I'm going to read this Heart Sutra and then we'll do a little mantra afterward. So this is the Buddhist Heart Sutra translated by Roshi Joanne Halifax. It says, Avalokiteshvara, who helps all to awaken, moves in the deep course of realizing wisdom beyond wisdom, sees that all 5 streams of body, heart, and mind are without boundary, and frees all from anguish. O Shariputra, who listens to the teachings of the Buddha, form is not separate from boundlessness. Boundlessness is not separate from form. Form is boundlessness. Boundlessness is form. The same is true of feelings, perceptions, inclinations, and discernment. O Shariputra, boundlessness is the nature of all things. It neither arises nor perishes, neither stains nor purifies, neither increases nor decreases. Boundlessness is not limited by form, nor by feelings, perceptions, inclinations, or discernment. It is free of the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind. Free of sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, and any object of mind. Free of sensory realms, including the realm of mind. It is free of ignorance and the end of ignorance. Boundlessness is free of old age and death, and free of the end of old age and death. It is free of suffering, arising, cessation, and path, and free of wisdom and attainment. Being free of attainment, those who help all to awaken abide in the realization of wisdom beyond wisdom and live with an unhindered mind. Without hindrance, the mind has no fear. Free from confusion, those who lead all to liberation embody profound serenity. All those in the past, present, and future who realize wisdom beyond wisdom manifest unsurpassable and thorough awakening. Knowing that realizing wisdom beyond wisdom is no other than this wondrous mantra, luminous, unequaled, and supreme. It relieves all suffering. It is genuine, not illusory. So set forth this mantra of realizing wisdom beyond wisdom. Now, before we start the mantra, focus on the crown of your head and imagine a white light going up into heaven and then beyond heaven and beyond all form into the boundless, formless nature of things. And focusing at the crown of the head, we're going to repeat this mantra about 5 or 6 times. It means gone, gone, gone beyond the beyond, awaken, wow, or awaken, oh joy. And the mantra is Gate, Gate, Parasamgate, Bodhi, Svaha. And then another inhale. Gate, Gate, Parasamgate, Bodhi, Swaha. Inhaling through the nose. Gate, Gate, Parasamgate, Bodhi, Swaha. Inhaling through the nose into the crown. Gate, Gate, Parasamgate, Bodhi, Swaha. And once more inhaling from the nose into the crown. Gate, Gate, Parasamgate, Bodhi, Swaha. And now rest silently in your own pure awareness for the next few moments. As you inhale, notice the belly rise. As you exhale, notice the belly fall. This is your only focus. And then slowly coming back into the room, we're going to take 3 more breaths together. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale, releasing suffering, releasing tension, releasing judgment, releasing self. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale, releasing resentment, releasing separateness, releasing fear. Inhale through the nose, loving and accepting all things as they are. Exhale, sending this love out into the universe. Thank you for joining me for this meditation and this reading of the Heart Sutra, which you can find online or at the link in the description. You can find this mantra anywhere, and you can use this mantra anytime, not just in meditation. I also made a 10-part series on Buddhism last year, and I have the links below if anybody would like to delve further into the tradition. So thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.